Hey everyone, my name is James, and this is Death Stranding, part 33 as a matter of fact, and I am currently sitting out here where we last left off. I had to kind of climb my way back up here because, the problem is that I did not spawn exactly where I thought I was going to. I spawned a little bit, oh my goodness! Those clouds are moving fast! Holy crap! Also, why is my dude standing still? Oh, it's probably gonna take me back to the middle. Yeah, this happens usually when you're running through the beach. Running through the beach. So this is Sam's beach, which is pretty interesting. I'm still trying to put everything together. I know this is a weird place to basically, kinda. The last place, or where I stopped last, was kind of a weird place to stop in general. But, man. Oh, did I just triple jump? I kinda did. That was kind of savage, not gonna lie. Oh, no, I can't do it again. Alright. But yeah, this is so far, it's really cool. It's a really cool ending. I think this ending is supposed to be like an hour long or something like that. So, buckle in, because this is gonna be a long ride, I think. I'm just gonna keep jumping until I get something, because in the last episode, the last 10 minutes, we spent, like, running around and we got more backstory on what's happening, and I want more backstory on what's happening, so I hope that we get more of that. Are we not gonna get anything else? Man, it looks like those strands are getting closer though, which is something I wish wouldn't happen. Man, we've run from all the way over there. Are you kidding? Don't tell me. Oh, shoot, it's happening again, isn't it? Dude, I don't know how to get out of this perpetual loop. This seems to happen whenever you go too far in the map, and I don't know how that works, because thing is I'm waiting for a thing, because usually that's what's been happening. I don't know if it's, oh, look at this. What is this? Hello? Are we getting another cutscene here? Yeah, here we go. See, this is what I was talking about. Hello?
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out.
Okay, so that's when the void out happened. So
my nightmares were becoming a reality. So
is a void out like the Earth's response to her not doing her job, basically, as an EE? That would make sense, because originally I was thinking that she might have caused the void outs to create this extinction, but
might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead.
BBs.
What
are you
causes
okay?
An extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral
yeah,
network
she a
that would
little
cover all of
crazy.
America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then,
that dialogue, though.
just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did.
Seems that she asked me to do everything for her.
The network helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced
It's
from
a
its
flashback
inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this.
That's from the beginning of the game. I didn't even notice this.
There was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space.
Wait a minute. She's saying what we've already established in the beginning.
All that canceled itself out, leaving nothing.
Whoa.
Somehow a
Complete
tiny speck of
reflection.
matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it a world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off.
So, something I'm also curious about is why Sam Porter Bridges is so blue.
Always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation.
We kind of already figured that out before you. It's gone.
To endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it.
Yeah, we kind of already figured that out. That was one of the things we actually figured out, and I'm glad I got it right. We figured that out like last episode.
Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
She gone crazy. She has gone cuckoo. That is cool that it showed us, basically a re-thing. Like, it showed us it over again. The, what happened in the beginning. That was part 2. That happened in part 2, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty insane that it was showed again. Holy crap. So, she kind of, right there in that conversation, that one wasn't really important, because that's kind of what I already figured out a little bit, so... I mean, it was a good conversation. It kind of confirmed what I was wondering. But, I already knew it, basically. Who jump? I'm just gonna keep running to the edge of the map. I know it spawns you in the beginning, but that might be what you have to do in order to get the next cutscenes. I'm not completely sure if it is, but I might as well do it, you know what I mean? Ooh, double jump! Man, I haven't been able to double jump in so long. It's been since what? Mainly because I've been taking bikes everywhere in this game and doing mainly everything not on foot. Most of the time, it was more towards the beginning where I figured out that you could double jump in the beginning, but you know, I haven't really used it since that much because of the vehicles. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna keep running to the edge of the map. Just keep going. Just keep going. Are we gonna get another one over here? Usually when I walk over here, it gives me another one. I don't know if it's gonna make me go all the way back. I don't know how far this one goes. I can't remember. You can go pretty far that way, but I don't remember how far you can go this way. Oh, is that the destination? Oh, no? Are you good? Sam Porter Bridges is kind of gone cuckoo. He's like, what is happening? We still have that gun too, which is kind of giving me paranoia. I mean, it's not filled or anything.
Twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
We saw that earlier. Like, before we came to this, not this beach, but when we went to Amelie's beach. Amelie basically is the beach, though. So I don't really know if you can call it Amelie's beach. It's kind of insane, though. Bro. Yeah, we saw this earlier. And that baby is blue just like us, too. And it makes sense, though, too, because... But why are we blue here? Maybe it's because when we spawned in here, it did say... Because it did load me in, and I don't think I realized this the first time, like, when I recorded the last episode. But I had to get back to a certain point for this episode.
Let's go.
And it spawned me in saying Sam's Beach. So this is our beach. Which is interesting.
To set you free from death once and for all. It's okay.
Did she know that we were a repatriate? Because I'm sure, because we saw this vision a little bit, like, literally, like, a while ago. Like, not a while ago, but a little bit ago.
I upset the fundamental balance.
And she places him in the water.
just wanted to save you.
Okay, so she wanted to save him, but why? It doesn't. I'm still trying to figure out what is so special about him. Of course, he's a repatriate and he has dooms. There's many people who can do that, isn't
I
there?
am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that
Now she's just restating stuff.
you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice.
Jeez.
To wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these,
I would rather die a slow death than just
I chose to
die immediately, you know what I mean? So I'm not really on her side.
Stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side.
And I'm talking about the world-wise. If it was like real life, I would just want to get it quick and over with. Like if it was just me, but the world-wise, I would like to save the world because there's more people than just you in the world. You know what I mean? So
another future, one that you chose, one where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
okay, she was just kneeling right over us. You know, not that creepy at all. Okay, what is our next vision going to be, though? I'm curious. Oh, the cast! Oh, look at that! So those are the very end credits. So I wonder after this if that's just gonna be it. I thought we might have a long time to go, but I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna stick around for this, though. I usually do stick around for the credits, and I try to talk about the story and the game so far. So far, my opinion on the game, this is usually what I talk about over the credits anyway. I like the game, like, so far. I don't know if it's finished yet, because I've heard that there's more even after this, which is interesting. Like, there's at least an hour more after this or something I heard. But, I do like this. Like, it's really fun. It was a really fun thing. I just wish they would cut back some of the traveling. The traveling in the game got like on my nerves after a while, because it was like, go to this destination. Half the time, most of these videos that are recorded for this game, they were at least around like they were around like an hour long, or most of them were around like 40 to 50 minutes, but they were around, some of them were an hour long. And mainly, I was planning on this series being around 30 minutes, but I kind of got so into it and everything. I mean, I don't think I've uploaded a hour-long video of the series yet, but that's because most of the ones I recorded for an hour were edited down. I mean, I don't know yet, that could change, but geez, it was a really long game. I don't know, like, as I said, I don't know if there's more, but I guess we'll find out, which is gonna be really cool. Scan models, yeah, like, I still need to figure out some stuff, though, like, who Die Hard Man is. So Die Hard Man, I'm not completely sure on who he is. Amelie, I kind of get the gist of it. She wasn't really her sister or his mother, but, she was this entity to try and she basically tricked him into doing this because she needed him for some odd specific reason I'm not quite sure of yet. But that's really all I know other than that. I mean, I do know a lot of stuff. Like, I liked a lot of the side characters. I think most of the time, the main character, like Sam himself, he wasn't really all that interesting in my opinion. Like, there were some interesting character traits and things about him, like the fact he had a wife. Like, I wish some more of that type of stuff was discovered, you know what I mean? Because Sam was kind of put in the backseat. It seems that for this game that it seems that like they mainly focused on the side characters a lot more than the actual protagonist, which is a little weird because it would seem that since the protagonist is the protagonist, you would, you know, put more time and effort into them, but no, they poured it all out into the side characters. And I think Fragile would have probably been my favorite if not for Hartman, because I just think that Hartman's story and what he did was really cool, just like shocked back to life. He literally died, and he said a number at some point too, like about how many times he died and everything. You could probably honestly do the math on that and figure out how many years it's been since the Death Stranding. I might do that honestly, because that'd be pretty interesting, but like it's interesting, I'm not gonna lie. This was a very, I like the story behind it. Mainly, this wasn't one of those, like, I think some of the things were executed well too, but this was one of those stories. There's stories like The Last of Us, but I wouldn't really compare that to this, because The Last of Us was a good story through its execution. This story is good because of how many weird things, I think all the weird and unique ideas like BTs or BBs or stuff like that. I think all those ideas is really what kind of carried me through, and like the uniqueness of the world, you know what I mean? That's kind of what interested me most in this. But like it was pretty fun. I'm just not, like, I don't know what to say. Like, it took my breath away. I'm just a little confused on some things. And I know it, like I said in the beginning, walking simulator, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I was talking about more towards the beginning. I don't remember what part it was. I think it was part 2 if I remember correctly, because I remember that was the first time we really had to walk a far distance. It took us like 10 minutes to get to the incinerator or something like that. And that is when I stated the fact that I usually like to walk far in games a lot. But yeah, this is kind of, I do like it, but this was kind of the first game I think I've ever played where it kind of made walking a little bit tedious almost. It made it fun though, because you had stuff you had to worry about and everything like that, but it kind of was a little tedious for me. Like, it was very uninteresting at sometimes. Like, the world was unique, and there wasn't really anything in the world other than the views. Like, the views were amazing. The views were amazing. But I've said this before, I wasn't really walking into this for the open world. I usually play games because of their story. There are been some exceptions, like Doom, which is a game I recently finished. I mean, it did have a good story. I think that was one of the reasons I played it too. But also, it was just a fun game. I think the gameplay kind of did it for me, and that's the reason I wanted to play it. Oh. Dude, we are really blue. It's ridiculous. Is my boy okay?
Help you here, but it still has a role to
play. Oh no. Don't tell me he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do. Oh god. No, 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 no! Oh god. Death Stranding. Reconnect with the living? I did it. Oh yeah, what am I talking about? We didn't even have any bullets in there. What would have happened if we had bullets in there though? That would have been really bad if we had bullets in there still, wouldn't it have?
I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam?
Okay. Yeah, we still haven't really figured out Cliff's story either. I mean, you could say that he had that kind of closing earlier on. Oh my goodness! Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 extinction entities. No freaking way, they're over there. Holy crap! What are they doing over there, bro? That is really weird. Yeah, but we haven't gotten a really, like, you know, interesting closing on, like, what's happening so far as Cliff goes. Because I don't really know what his story is. What is happening? This is really creepy, I'm just gonna state that flat out. Hello? Jesus? Is that you?
I see him. This way.
Holy shit.
Over there. Over here, Sam.
They're right there. They look so close. Honestly, from this distance, they look really small. We're really close to them right now, and they still look really small. Oh, look! It's her! I'm so confused. She's wearing a white dress now. What the heck? This is the first time we've seen her wear a white dress, I'm pretty sure.
You're still connected.
I feel like she should be up there too, because I'm pretty sure, I said this earlier on, I think I might have cut it out though, when I was traveling. I probably cut it out of the video, but I said this, the five figures that appear in the sky at the beginning, what I said was that I think those are the extinction entities. And I still think that.
Gotcha.
Let's go! I'm just glad that gun didn't have any ammo in it. Would have been an alternative ending? An ending? Oh geez, I can't speak. Would that have been an alternative ending if we would have left the bullets in there? Because earlier on in the last episode we left the bullets in there, and I mean we didn't leave the bullets in there. We shot them all out. So I wonder if that would have made a difference. It's Dead Man! No way, can he travel between worlds because he's a dead man? He's half dead? He explained this earlier. I think it was after, what was it? When we had that Second World War fight? No way, is that the reason why? That'd be a pretty interesting reason. Repatriate. Let's go. Oh no. Is that Blue? Or is it someone else? It was Blue. S for awesome. Let's go. What did that do for us? Yearning, beckoning, concerned. Okay. Do we have like an actual trophy earned? Thank you, Sam. Do we have like an actual like kind of, well, how do I describe it? Do we have like an actual like relationship status with all the characters? There we go. Like a choice-based game? Like what was it? I played it recently. I can't even remember what it's called. Man of Medan. That's what it was called. What was it? What was it though? The Dark Pictures Anthology Man of Medan. There you go. Right there. We had like a relationship status with everyone. Oh my god. My memory. It's all fading away. This is the longest loading screen. Never has it been stuck on 9% throughout the entirety of me playing this game. Oh my goodness. Do not destroy it. Come on. After the credits just rolled? Okay, there we go. I was like, after the credits just rolled, and if that happened, I would have been so mad.
For too long have we lived
Seal
as
of the
strangers
United
to
Cities
one
of
another,
America, UCA.
divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you.
Is Sam here? I'm assuming he is, otherwise I wouldn't really expect us to be seeing this.
Nor masks to hide who we are.
Wait. Tommy Earl Jenkins? I mean, we saw his face earlier on in the game, but this is the, like, chance we've seen it, like, for an extended amount of time, because when he did it earlier, it was very quick.
A new America. An America where we can face one another. Where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard. But I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future.
Is that Wagner?
The Death
Jeez, I know
Stranding
they're twins,
is a
but
part
she
of that
really
past.
looked like a mama
An
there.
enduring shadow.
Holy crap.
A constant
Because I
reminder
thought she had dyed hair
of
before
what
or
could
something.
have been. That we
There
stand
he
here
is.
today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together.
Yes.
To the bonds
That is my boy right
between
there.
us.
Sam Porter Bridges.
To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure.
He's a good speaker. Not gonna lie.
President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha, America's star,
Huh.
sacrificed
So,
everything
Sam's not gonna
in
tell
their
him about
pursuit
that?
of hope
Or I wonder if he
that
did tell
we,
them
the
about
people,
that, but they're just choosing
might
on
be
keeping it a
hopeful.
secret. Probably the latter.
That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts.
Woo, you know
We
what?
will
I'm gonna put
always
my
remain
controller down.
connected.
I feel like this is going to be a long and good cutscene. Look at him with the mask on the table, too.
There's another hero in this story.
A developed character.
One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero.
Harmon?
That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant. But you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message.
What is it?
It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again.
Nice. So
And
Dead
while
Man is
you and I
or
will
Die Hard Man
eventually
is showing us
pass
some
on,
support. Okay.
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, that is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait.
So Sam is one of
There's
those
something
people
I
who
need to
doesn't want the
tell
attention.
you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great.
No way!
Wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach?
He got over his
We were
asymphophobia.
going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
What is it?
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
It didn't work.
yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month.
And it turns
with
out I washed
absolutely
up on my
nothing
own.
to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging.
Huh.
In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver.
It still had a role
So,
to
we tried
play.
to follow
Okay.
it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send
So it was
multiple
not at all what I
individuals
mentioned
to another
earlier then,
person's
huh?
beach for an extended period of time. And that's
Maybe it
where
had
the
something to do with
umbilical cord
that?
Came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The president
you,
must have
Gorilla
known
del
all of this
Toro.
would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being The key to saving you.
Amelie,
I mean, he brings
she
up a
said it had
good
another
point.
purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose
Okay.
that's one
That was
way
one of the
putting
quotes in the beginning. The stick and the rope. Or was it the latter? I don't remember. But I think it
Oh,
was the stick and the rope.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug.
Okay.
Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges. Cliff's common law
What?
wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turned out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry.
This is interesting.
I don't
I
trust
just popped my knuckle too, by the
I'll
way.
work with
That
him if
probably
that's what
got
it
caught
takes.
up on the mic.
We'll talk later.
Okay. So her name, Cliff's wife's name was Lisa Bridges. So she must have worked for the Bridges Corporation as well. Interesting.
Sam,
Oh. I guess he's done with
I
his
don't expect
speech.
you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger.
Okay.
I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please,
Jeez.
let me finish.
That's heavy. I'm a little confused on what's going on, though. Why is he apologizing to us?
The captain saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He
Jeez.
brought my sorry ass back home every time.
Dude, his acting is really good.
And I
Probably the best acting I've seen in the
Loved
game so
him.
far. Because this is his moment to
much as
shine.
I-
Jeez.
loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost,
He's talking about on the beach, isn't he?
I knew he was here to kill me. To
You know,
make it right.
after that horrible jogging
And why
through the
shouldn't
meadow
he?
type scene that happened. I wonder if when they were recording this, he was actually crying
Didn't
during
he?
acting, because that would be insane. Or if they just
He
added
couldn't
in
save
after.
his
The way
kid.
it looks like he might
His
have been
baby.
actually crying,
And that's what brought him back.
which is actually really hard. It's harder than you think
I
to make
guess when
yourself cry.
He saw I was trying to do my part for America. He remembered who he was. And he forgave me.
Jeez.
But I don't deserve it, God damn it!
Dude.
There is no atoning for what I've done.
Ugh. Ugh.
God.
I think he has a little bit of a cold there. Usually that only happens when you have a cold and you're crying. Dude. Sam gonna pick him up? Or tell him to stand up? Yeah, there we go. Look at my boy.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this.
Where's he going with this?
On being Die Hardman.
Okay.
No,
Did he?
he didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death,
Dude.
how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah,
That
the
was
old ways
deep,
die
bro.
hard.
Holy crap.
But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun will
Are
help
you
with that.
serious?
That's her words, not mine.
Dude, that was the most savagest scene by far. I mean, like, emotional, like, holy crap, that was a really badass line. Oh my goodness. That entire sentence. He's like, yeah, no one wants a president that acts immortal. Yeah, old habits die hard, but that's what we're gonna have to do. Like, oh my goodness, that was a really good scene. Holy crap. Is that it? Picking up the controller. Oh, no, that's not it. Holy crap. We have a long way to go.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you. Lou?
What is he doing?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this
No.
world, at least. The decommissioning order.
Bro, are you
finally
serious?
came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body
Are
can't
you
stay
fucking
here.
kidding me?
I thought you might want to
Dude,
take care of it.
Lou?
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And
Oh
there are
my
laws
God.
about that kind of thing. Now that we're a nation.
Jeez, that is so sad.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Dude, that's basically where it began. Jeez, this is so long. Dude, literally we just had the ending of, literally, not, like a little bit ago. Are we still gonna have more?
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them.
What?
If you did,
He's letting
the
him
UCA
go
wouldn't
so he
know
can be
where you
freelance
were or how
again.
to find you.
Kind of like from the beginning.
You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. Probably will. But if he doesn't, rip. The cufflinks have so much drip on them, though. I don't want to run and move them, bro. You get whooshing, whooshing. Those things are like nunchucks. Let's go. It's kind of sad that he's giving him a hug after, you know, what just happened to Lou, but...
Thanks for everything.
Dude, we don't have our backpack or anything when we're heading out. This is not exactly like the beginning, because in the beginning we still had a backpack, but now we don't have anything. Holy crap. Hey, look! She's wearing an actual suit now, too, which is
How's the weather?
interesting.
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella.
Wait, what?
I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So this is probably the closing
Wait.
to
There's
her
something
story,
I have to
huh?
tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
What?
So I let him choose.
I did what? She didn't shoot Higgs.
Or eternal solitude on the beach.
Wait, did he shoot himself?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect.
Is this the line?
I'm fragile.
Yeah.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
Oh my
The world's
goodness.
still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me.
I thought there was
I've had no
character
ties to
development there,
anyone
but
or
now he's
anything.
just throwing it all out the window.
I might as well be dead.
Weird.
I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Yeah,
Don't act
that's
like
so
you're the same
weird.
person. You've learned how to touch.
So there is character
You feel
development, he just... I
you've connected
think,
with
but he's just covering it up.
with us.
Everything I
Yeah.
touch, I lose.
Oh. So he's learned to feel and do all that, but he's also learned that he
Sam!
doesn't want to because he loses. It's kind of sad. He's not gonna eat it, is he? No! Oh, it's so sad.
One last delivery.
Jeez. Episode 14. Lou. Dang, dude. This game is really long since the end. Jeez. Isolation ward. You know what? I think I'm going to end this episode here. Can I rest for a minute? Lay BB to rest. Alright. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. See ya.